Hi, this is Jason from Horrific Nightmares, and it's time for a controversial view. Today we're going to be talking about a classic, Arsenic and Old Lace. Now, Arsenic and Old Lace, I have no history with this film. I really didn't know about it, and I always get this mixed up with Brimstone and Treacle. I think that's how you say it. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because of the title, but I had never seen this before, and this kind of has a little to do with what we're doing next year, although I don't want to give any kind of hints. But Cary Grant plays a part in what we're doing next year, so keep that in mind. Come to find out, Arsenic and Old Lace is basically a Halloween type of film, kind of like a horror comedy, if you will, an older horror comedy. And it's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But what's the controversy? Well, we're going to take a look at it. Some interesting things first. Before Cary Grant was cast as Montgomery Brewster, not Montgomery Brewster, Mortimer Brewster. Now I'm thinking of Brewster's Millions. So before he was cast, you had the part offered to Bob Hope, Jack Benny, and Ronald Reagan. It's pretty cool. The Brewster house was built on the largest set ever built at Warner Brothers Studios. And Cary Grant's real name was on a tombstone in the film. His real name is Archie Leach. Now we're going to get to some of the controversies behind it, and one of the controversies has to do with the stage play. Boris Karloff played the brother, Jonathan Brewster, and he was the only cast member not let out of his contract in order to play in the film. And that really pissed him off. Boris Karloff I would have loved to have seen the stage play because he would have been perfect in this. Now, the guy who played him, Raymond Massey, was great in this too. And with his makeup, you can definitely see how Boris Karloff would have looked playing this part. I mean, he's a big guy like Boris Karloff, and with the scars and everything, which has a lot to do with the film, it's hysterical. Um, you can really see how he would have looked playing this part. So, as Boris Karloff originally played Jonathan Brewster, he was still under contract with the stage play and was not let out of his contract. And I don't know why, because they let a lot of other actors out to play this film for the movie. Now, there is a joke in this film about Boris Karloff several times. And it's really funny because I think that Frank Capra was really kind of ticked off that he wasn't let out of his contract. So he kind of worked it into the script as a running joke about how much the guy looked like Boris Karloff. And you have to see it. It's hysterical. Frank Capra related to Cary Grant's character because of his older sibling was abusive to him, and you kind of see that in this film as well. Jonathan Brewster was always abusive to his younger brother, played by Cary Grant, and he also became a criminal, so it was very relatable for him. Now, this movie was based on a real life serial killer. This whole movie, named Amy Archer Gilligan. She was the inspiration for this film. She actually poisoned 66 people with, you guessed it, Arsenic. And there were supposed to be retakes of this film because a lot of Frank Capra didn't like a lot of the looks that Cary Grant gave in the film. Looked, I mean, I guess comedy wasn't his forte. So there were supposed to be retakes, but unfortunately, they couldn't be done because of Pearl Harbor, which also leads to the last controversy. Not really a controversy, but Frank Capra actually enlisted because of Pearl Harbor. So this movie is absolutely fantastic. It's perfect to watch during the Halloween season. If you want something a little bit lighter, it's dark too. There's a lot of darkness in this movie, but it's also very light. So check this one out. And don't forget to check out Joe's controversial view for Arsenic and Old Lace. Remember, guys, physical media matters. And until next time, peace.